Hey guys, it's me Lanrezex here. Right now I'm going to be doing something different today. And as you guys can read from the title, I'm going to be doing a what if. If you guys do not know what a what if is, basically it's your own imagination and you put it from your own. Basically you guys can see if you guys do. So basically my what if is today going to be what if Naruto had a tail beast Sharingan part 1. So basically I did this all on my own. This is the title may be from someone else, but the beginning and maybe the middle or the end may not even close. So basically, I'm gonna start when. How did Naruto got a tail beast Sharingan? Do not stop, do not skip or something, because it won't, you guys won't understand. Like in this part 1, we're gonna be basically talking about how the Naruto got the tail beast Sharingan. So yeah, if you got at least, let me just continue. So yeah, so I'm gonna start when Naruto is stuck in exams in the Academy of Shadow Clone Jutsu, aka Kageon Bashin no Jutsu. So basically, he's in the training grounds practicing Shadow Clone Jutsu after plenty of failed attempts. He even knew that he won't do it because he just does not know the formula correctly. He's just terrible at it. So basically, after plenty of failed attempts, he wasn't in the training. He just did not know what to do. So he had enough chakra to at least do one more. So this time he used all of his chakra. Well, he saved some chakra so he could be alive, of course. So he used as much chakra as he can to use to create that clone, at least one, since he has 1 week remains until the exam will start. So he uses all of his chakra and concentration and gets the formula up in his head. And he does not use no hand signs. He just used the normal ninjutsu hand sign. And he says Shadow Clone Jutsu, and he uses all of his chakra and concentration. And then he thinks that he does it. And then he turns back, and he does not see his clone. He does not see his clone. And he feels exhausted, and he feels mad, because he uses all of his chakra, and he's worn out, he's tired, fatigued, and he does not see no clone. But then the next thing he realized, he's not in the training grounds. Literally, he's not in the training grounds. There's no leaves, there's no trees, there's no grass. Instead, the floor is yellow liquid, like puddle, and he's stepping on it. But he's not falling straight in. And basically, he's like, where am I? And suddenly, after he says, where am I, he hears weird noises, and he feels a weird presence near him. So he walks towards it to see, what is it? So he just walks towards it, and suddenly he becomes face to face with the Nine Tails, aka QB. The first thing Naruto noticed was a seal tag. He did not know what is happening. Naruto was he did not know what is happening until the Nine Tails heard and knew and felt that Naruto was there, in front of the cage. Nine Tails said, "Come here, Naruto." And then Naruto stalled because he did not know someone was in it. He just got scared, he jumped. And then that time, Naruto did not went forward, because the first thing Naruto noticed was the seal tag, of course. And when he saw the Nine Tails awake, he saw his fangs, he saw his claws, and that's common sense. Why would he go towards it? Well, I know in the anime he actually did went towards, but this is my what if, so he did not went towards it. He stayed where he was, a safe distance from the cage. And that's when Nine Tails smirked. He said, "Wise, Naruto." Naruto said, "How do you know my name?" Nine Tails laughed, "Because you are inside of me, and I know what you're doing, I know what you're thinking. I know who you are, what you are, or everything about you." And Naruto was like, okay. And he was like, "First of all, who are you? And what am I doing here?" He's like, let me just answer your first question. I am the Nine-Tailed Fox. And now, I'm a demon fox who used to live all by himself and rule whatever he wants. And one day, he was out of this woman named Kushina Uzumaki, and and someone from the Uzumaki clan, from the Uchiha clan, hypnotized him and wanted to destroy the leaf. But then the fourth Hokage sealed me inside of you. Naruto was like, who? Ugh. Nine Tails was mad because Naruto did not even understand a single word he said because he was just laying down thinking, where am I? So Nine Tails just spilled everything about him. You are the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, and yeah. He was like, Jinchuriki? What is that? Nine Tails was pretty pissed because Naruto is very dumb. He's like 1 IQ. So that's when Naruto Kurama told every single thing about who is he, who is his parents, where is he from, and who am I, and etc. That's when Naruto was like, oh, so that's you. So, and then after a while, so that's when Naruto was like, who's your favorite Jinchuriki? Nine Tails laughed. He said, my first, and then Naruto was like, your first, or first what? Said my first Jinchuriki host. He was very nice old man. Well, he wasn't really old. He was pretty in the middle, like 50s, 60s. He was pretty nice. And he was like, what is his name? Nine Tails said his name was Hogoromo Otsuki, one of the Otsuki clan, the Rinnegan users, Sage of Six Paths. That's when Naruto was like, oh, is he strong? And Nine Tails was like, yes, very strong. He defeated his mother because his mother was evil and she only wanted power. And Naruto was like, okay. And then they talked for a while, and then suddenly Naruto realized something. He was like, do you have a lot of chakra? Nine Tails was like, yeah, I am chakra technically. Yeah, since tail beasts are basically a lot of chakra into one and they turn to tail beasts. Since Nine Tails actually has a lot of chakra, and then they talked for a while, and you could say Nine Tails and Naruto changed and they became like friends, like buddies. And then suddenly Naruto asked Kurama and Nine Tails, that, will you lend me some of your power? Nine Tails was kind of scared because whenever he gives power to someone else, they probably just get used to it and just brag it, just say, I want power, I want power. So he was scared. But then Naruto was like, don't worry, I just want to use it. Like, I may use it because I actually need it because I got like exams, like the Shadow Clone Jutsu. And Kurama understands because he technically sees whatever Naruto sees. So he's like, fine. But I can't really give you a lot of my chakra. Because if I give you a lot of my chakra, you will just turn to a normal. You will just turn to a cloak and get hatred and just destroy whatever you think. So I'll just give you 1 piece of my chakra. And that is very little. And very little of someone else's chakra. He's like, whose? And he said Uchiha Madara. My first person to use me with his Sharingan and to destroy and to kill someone. He was shocked. Naruto was like, oh, but what is the power's name? He says, I'm going to give you a Tail Beast Sharingan. Yes, the Tail Beast Sharingan was given by Nine Tails to Naruto. He was like, a Sharingan? Isn't that the Uchiha, right? He's like, yes, the Uchiha clan. I still have some of the power of Madara. His Sharingan was still in me since he died. And then I just, like some people, after I was defeated, some of my chakra went to different places. And some people did experiments and put Madara Uchiha's blood cells into the chakra remains of mine. And that's how I still have some of his Sharingan in me. So, since I haven't used it, I don't think it'll be good on me because I'll just get uncontrolled. So, I could just give it to you because I don't really want to know how to use it. And Naruto was like, oh, okay, well, that's good for you. well, that stinks. Well, I'm very happy. And Naruto was like, oh, okay. So that's when Naruto felt some weird thing in him. He felt like something was in him. And then suddenly Ninetales was like, I can't talk to you for longer. Time is going by fast once you're talking to me. So go to the normal world and I will meet you later. And Naruto was like, how do I go? Ninetales said bye. And Ninetales said bye. And Naruto was like, what? And suddenly when the exact moment when Ninetales said bye, Naruto woke up into the training grounds and everywhere. So he was shocked. It was nighttime, and he did not know what to do. His clone was still not there, RIP clone, and so he didn't know what to do. So he just went home, and suddenly he cleaned his dishes, did every clothes, and he ate his special ramen, the good ramen for Naruto Uzumaki. And he was just shocked that the fourth Hokage was his dad, and yeah. And then he just went to the mirror, and he said, and he remembered the first thing that Naruto said, that your power is the Sharingan, the tail beast Sharingan, not an ordinary one. Naruto was just wanted to see how it looked like with his eyes. So he just did what he did. He concentrated, and then he opened his eyes, and then he saw the Sharingan literally right there. And he was shocked. It was all Tomo, locked up, and the Ninetales eye was in the middle, and he could see a lot of stuff with the Sharingan. He was very happy that this may work, and I may actually be able to pass exams. Like, he doesn't want to fail the other year because it's just upset when fail. It's normal. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of part 1. If you guys liked it, make sure you like the video and sub, and I will post part 2 soon. And if I can at least have 3 likes, I'll post part 2 very soon though. I promise I'll do it very fast. Once I hit 3 likes, then I'll do it fast. So yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace.